Shalom.
Shalom.
This is Waco Israel Ministries. We do thank and praise the Most High, Ahayah,
Yes.
in His name and His Son Yashayah,
Yes.
and the Ruach Kudash, the Holy Spirit, the set apart Spirit, for giving us this truth and enabling us to show the facts that and the truth according to the Most High that we deal with on our channel and in the reality of life. We do ask for your continual financial support of this work. Whatever you can give,
Please send it, please.
Send.
Right, Josh. Listen, viewers, especially our subscribers, you're going to be totally, totally blessed. I know the Most High is in this. The more subscribers donate to us, we can really actually start looking for a place to set up. Like we said the other night, we're about the only really, ministry in Jacksonville that I know of that's teaching truth. And we're not bragging about that, but I've talked to a lot of people, and 71,000 people listen to us. I don't think it's worldwide. I think we are all over the world right now, but I believe it's mostly in Florida. So, be a part of this ministry, and $3 to $5 a month. We're not asking for much. We're really not, and we do work once in a while, but we don't work all the time. And I'm getting older. I can't work soon. Josh is not handicapped, but he's not driving. So, but we have a place right here where we live, near the pool area. There's a hole there for rent for $50 for like 4 hours, Josh, 3 hours. That would be awesome if we could rent that. I was hoping more like a building we can rent. Maybe we can buy with option to buy, Josh, something like that. But that'll be later on. But I'm telling you, folks, time's running out. We don't have much time. We really don't. I don't believe we have much time. Even if we have, if we have 4 years, I don't know. The way things are moving fast, the way they're setting up these false flags, with these shootings and trying to take, the guns away from America so they can put that mark of the beast that's on the credit card in your hand. And we have a tape on President Trump telling America that before he leaves his office, he's going to put everybody with that chip in their hand, under the sea, on the sea, in the air, on land. So you don't have much time. You Christians are making a joke. It's always this cliche. We're going to be all right. How are you going to be all right? The word doesn't say that we're going to be okay. We're in Jacob's trouble. We're past the halfway mark of Jacob's trouble. And it doesn't have anything to do with other nationalities but the Hebrews in the world and all the tribes of what's going to happen in this terrible last days.
So
please,
since we're living in prophetic times,
we sure are,
and we're seeing the Bible unfold in front of us in real time, what is the truth concerning the future of America according to the Bible? Because a lot of people don't really understand the significant role that America plays in Bible prophecy. Okay?
Don't let anyone tell you that America's not in prophecy, because they don't know what they're saying. America is in prophecy to be doomed, destroyed. Why are all these nations pulling out of America then? China, this country, that country. They're all pulling their money out. What does that tell you?
So
there's only one nation, right, Joshua, that the Rothschilds don't control, and that's Iran. Right, Tony? Iraq or Iran? Iran, right? Iran. What's his name? Ahmadinejad? What's his?
Yeah, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
Thank you. See? So and they have rockets. I'm not sure if we have missiles anymore, but rockets that can destroy this nation in an hour. The word says in an hour, 1 hour, America will be destroyed. There won't be a branch on a tree. That's how bad it's going to be. Don't watch these movies, The Sixth Day and The Day After Tomorrow. You know, they got the world thinking that, you know, if the Holocaust, whatever happens again, you know, there's going to be life. No, this is not going to be life here. Was there life when Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, Josh?
Mm-mm.
That place is still what? Vast. What?
Ashes.
Ashes. Ashes. Today, you can grow a pickle.
Yeah, it's all soot and ashes.
So that's how America's going to be.
Okay.
And don't be afraid. It's going to happen. So we choose to stay. If we have to die in the iniquity thereof, but as long as we're not in iniquity, and I believe, you know, what my brother Hernando said, you know, in Cleveland, that the Most High could save a lot of us, like the 3 Hebrews in the fire, right, Tom?
Yeah.
So, you know, there might be some of us that might be saved out of it, but we're going to have to make our way overseas, because this place, you won't be able to live here. Now, I don't know about South America, North America. You know, North America is considered like, what, Canada, Anthony?
Swore unto thy fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Come on, that's our forefathers. Come on, verse 6. Understand therefore that the Most High thy power giveth thee not this good land to possess it for thy righteousness, for thou art a stiff-necked people. This is Israel too. Yeah, we're the chosen. But we battle against this attribute. This attribute right here that the Most High is identifying has stifled us.
Wow.
We're stiff-necked. For thou art, he says, listen, Deuteronomy 9:6, understand therefore that the Lord thy God giveth thee not this good land to possess it for thy righteousness. There's nothing you did right.
That's right. Come on.
I'm fulfilling an oath that I gave to your father Abraham. It's because of his faith.
I'm going to do it anyway.
You're going in. Because you people here are stiff-necked. You're hard-headed. That means when proper order or the word of the Most High comes before one, right? And that is what? A point of correction for an individual. They'll find an excuse. Or they'll say, well, listen, that ain't my God, or I don't want to hear it. See?
Mm-hmm.
That's that stiff neck the Most High is talking about. Right. That's within the children of Israel. Where he's trying to humble you and you sitting there just fighting it. He said, no, get down, get down. No, I'm staying here. Mm-hmm. That's an attribute, a horrible attribute that's inherently evil attribute that's within us. Our pride won't allow us to humble ourselves for constructive criticism and reproof.
Christian church's life.
I'm going to go through it. It's stiff-necked. Even when it comes to self-preservation and survival, we're stiff-necked. Wow. If it means our lives, we become stiff-necked. And guess what? Our pride won't allow us to admit that. We're so busy trying to point out where everyone else is wrong.
Yeah, come on.
Not realizing, hey, if everyone else is wrong, then when it all goes down, hey, I'm the one with all the understanding by myself. I've isolated myself for what's to come. When the computers are turned off and nothing, whatever you built during this time that you're free to actually operate is all you will have when they come. And they're coming. Okay? It's straight up. So the stiff neck is doing what? The stiff neck is actually stopping us as individuals from getting to the point in which the point where we can actually operate with each other in order. And see, and that's why when Christ set up a church, he set up proper positions and orders that people can come into. A construct, right? A constructive spiritual church with operations and what? You got it. Order. So when one come in, they're not coming in saying, well, listen, I'm bringing the order. No, Christ brought the order. You ought to follow what you came into. Right? If no one is telling you to sin, or if it's not unto death or evil, if it's correct according to what the Most High established, you are to do what? Follow it. And if something is wrong, you ought to follow the proper protocols according to Scripture to correct them. Not be stiff-necked and look at a fault and find that as a pretext to cause schisms and divisions. See, and that's what happened in the wilderness.
Wow.
Israel disagreed with one thing with Moses or the elders, and then what did they do? Then Miriam started putting out, he been going off ever since he started dealing with, it's that Ethiopian woman. See? Just to find something that most people could agree with and say, yeah, he shouldn't be with her. And now they can bring their heresy, their destructive heresy, a division against who the Most High established and set up, thinking that they're righteous because they can point out a fault.
Right.
The Most High did what? He cursed Mary. Wow. Because what was in her heart was really division. She just found something she can point to that others can rally behind together with her. So that's an evil eye. It'll look for something that maybe it's something that's dead right. They're seeing, which means they're right and what they're seeing is wrong. Right? Mm-hmm. But instead of taking the channels to say, you know what? Let me keep this and go to the elders so that maybe they don't recognize they're doing it and they'll correct it. You understand? No, they'll start whispering and telling me, you notice that too? Look at that. Look at what they're doing over there. Look at over there. Then they go to somebody else. I don't want to say nothing, but how did you feel about that? What did you see? Yeah, I didn't think that was right either. Yeah, but anyway. See that? See that? Now they got you looking around. See, that's how it's done. Because they're too cowardly in the spirit to actually come confront and do what Christ says so it can be corrected. But they'll get someone younger who might be more, upfront and confrontational to some degree to now do their bidding to see how it works out. Now they're coming out, well, I don't believe that y'all should be doing this. And the guy's sitting right there looking like this. I'd be like, yeah, there is something to that. I'm not the one who brought it up. See? But yet, this is what goes on. That's why the Bible talks about a stick. So we as a people have to begin to identify those that are divisive, even if they see something wrong. Because there's proper channels, according to the scriptures, on how to correct wrong. Instead of using it as a pretext to do what? Cause division and heresy. Because that's what they want. If they can point out something wrong, it automatically elevates them, right? To a point of authority because they see something that those over them can't see. Now, that's really not the truth, but that's the perception that'll be out there amongst the unlearned. That's what they want. They want that adulation. They were able to point something out. I should be up there. I should be doing this. Guess what? No man that the Most High ever chose to do it. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. No one's in a position to say, you know what? I can do that. I want to do that. That's carnal. All power and righteousness is to the Most High. You don't look at something and say, well, I can do that.
Right, that's right.
It doesn't work that way. Okay? But someone that's prideful, who feel they should be recognized, will see something wrong instead of correcting it so that the body can be right together. They'll look at it as a point of division to exalt themselves. Stiff-necked. Right? I'm going to show you this. And it's okay. Brothers and sisters, this spirit will be here until Christ returns. But we're going to show you what's the end of it, though. Okay? Finish reading. Verse 7. Remember and forget not how thou provokest the Most High thy power to wrath in the wilderness. We, God's chosen people, provoked our God to wrath in the wilderness. We provoked him to the point of punishment. The same God that saved us out of Egypt, we've seen all his power, and guess what? We still provoked him. God's chosen people coming out of Egypt. I don't ever want to hear no garbage about what the white man is doing and what other nations is doing and all that garbage. People be saying it's because of the white man I'm under tyranny. Nope. I don't ever want to hear that garbage again. It's dismissive. And it's not, we're not owning up to our own contribution.
Look at me, I'm right.
There's a contribution we have made to our own demise by rejecting our God.
I've heard him say it too. You don't like white people.
Okay, yeah, they're liars.
Not really.
Yeah, they liars. Yeah, they did this, they did that. But guess what? It's because of our disobedience that they are allowed to be in charge and lie to us.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Romans 11, right?
Remember and forget not how thou provokest the Lord thy God. Read. To wrath in the wilderness. Read. From the day that thou didst depart out of the land of Egypt until you came unto this place, ye have been rebellious against the Most High. We have been rebellious against the Most High since we left Egypt. Wow. Okay? We were fighting against Moses the whole way.
Yeah, they were.
The whole way. The sons of Aaron, they came down and said, well, we're the princes. They weren't just regular sons of Aaron. They were princes of Aaron. They learned how to deal with the convocations and the holy ceremonies and the rituals. They learned it under Moses and say, you know what? We can do it ourselves. And one Sabbath, they started separating themselves to do what they learned under Moses. And you know what? They was doing it correct to the letter. Okay. They were doing it exactly how they were doing it under Moses, but it was evil. Because their heart intent was to do what? To divide and be rebellious against their own brethren. Well, we can do it too. Matter of fact, we speak a little bit more eloquent than Moses. The people respect us. Why should he be the one getting all the attention? Then they went separate somewhere and began to do it. And the Most High said, you see the evil? The Most High brought it up to Moses. You see the evil that they do? I send you to help save their behind. And no sooner they get a little reprieve, they go separate when we're supposed to be together. You're supposed to be together. He says, you know what? You go down and you tell all those people with those guys, they step on the right side of this. He's going to kill them all. And Moses, look at the meekness and humble and righteousness in this man, Moses. He plead for their lives in disobedience. Wow. Plead for their lives. And the Most High say, okay.
You destroyed it, Tony.
Yeah. What I'll do is, you go down there and tell them, thus saith the Most High, that you draw a line in the sand, and those that are on the right side of this, those that step on the side with you will live. And everyone that stay on the other side will surely die in that moment. And you know what? As soon as Moses came down, common sense would have told everyone, including the princes, to all come back, to come where they began. But their pride wouldn't let them. A few people stepped over. The Most High killed them all right there on the spot.
Okay.
In the wilderness. He opened up the ground. The ground opened to hell and swallowed all of them up.
Chambers?
All the way up into the line that Moses drew in the sand. I mean, in the dirt. Now the whole camp went under.
Yeah. Okay.
See? Pride. They were doing everything right. Wow. As far as the, before man, the actual rituals and the sacrifice and what you need to say, the Shemais and all the, they were doing everything right on the Sabbath.
They're going to kill you. They're going to do just
in the camp.
Moses Day.
And the Most High punished them because their heart was evil.
Cut your head off.
It was like, you can do it like this, but I can do it better.
Or stone you to death. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Read verse 8. Also in Horeb, you provoked the Most High to wrath, so that the Most High was angry with you to have destroyed you. Come on. As I mentioned, go on. When I was gone up into the mount to receive the tables of stone, even the tables of the covenant which the Most High made with you, then I abode in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. Come on. I neither did eat bread nor drink water. And the Most High delivered unto me 2 tables of stone, written with the finger of the Most High. Come on. And on them was written according to all the words which the Most High spake with you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days and 40 nights that the Most High gave me the 2 tables of stone, even the tables of the covenant. And the Most High said unto me, Arise, get thee down quickly from hence, for thy
So tell them to catch this. Catch the rest of this video, viewers. I hope a lot of you that are listening to us too are being blessed, and we're bringing Brother Ricardo to you because we believe this brother is one of the most profound and learned teachers and minister of the word in this world today. So he's really, really good.
So let's go into the Bible now. Let's go into Jeremiah 50 verse. Let's start with Jeremiah 50 and verse 9.
Okay. Give him the title again, Josh. The truth, what? Josh, what's the title? Our message tonight. Josh, the title.
Verse what?
Verse 9.
Okay. 50, Josh, 9? Okay, I got it. All ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Jeremiah 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause, I got it underlined, to come up against Babylon, an assembly by great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken.
Who is this? This is the Japhetic people living in the north of Israel, the Arab, the so-called Iranians, and those people that the Most High is going to bring against Babylon or America.
That arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
Continue.
And Chaldee shall be a spoil in all that apparel that spoil her shall be saturated. Satisfied. Okay. I got it underlined.
Read.
Yeah, I got it crossed out, Mary. Say the Most High, because ye were glad.
So now we're going to figure out why the Most High is going to judge America.
What's this?
Start the verse again.
Because ye were glad.
Because they were glad, and they were what?
Because ye rejoiced.
Ye rejoiced. You what?
O ye daughters of mine heritage. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
So the Most High is going to destroy this land because they rejoice and continue to rejoice over the destruction and the destroying of the children of Israel, the heritage, the Most High's chosen people.
That's right. Your mother shall be sore confounded.
Your mother is talking about the EU and Europe.
Come on. She that hate you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
So
wow.
When the Most High judges America, America will be turned into like a desert place.
Not like these
uninhabitable.
Right, like these lying movies on TV about his life after America's destroyed. Baloney. That's the Rothschilds trying to fool you. Okay? Shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Most High, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. And what?
And his.
What?
His.
Oh, right. His and all her plagues. And that could be from the sea too, right, Josh? Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about.
The Most High is telling these armies and these nations to come up against America.
Sorry.
Go
ahead, Mary. Go ahead, read her.
Babylon around about all ye that bend the bow.
Come on.
About at her. Spare no go arrow, or she hath sinned.
Come on.
The Most High power.
Shoot against her round about. All nations are going to shoot at America at one time. She hath given her hand, her foundations are shaken, her walls are thrown down.
So
come on.
America will have her foundations shaken.
Wow.
And her infrastructure is falling, or her walls are falling as we speak. Just like in Revelation where it talks about Babylon is fallen. That means the walls or the system
come on, John.
That's right. Collapsing upon itself.
That's right. For it is the vengeance of the Most High. Take vengeance upon her, as she had done. Do unto her. Cut off the sower from Babylon.
That's the people that put seeds in the earth.
Come on. And him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. That's the
reapers.
Come on. For fear of the oppressive sword, they shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Wow.
Go to Isaiah 47.
This is real stuff.
Isaiah 47, everybody.
47 what, Josh?
And 1.
47:1. Okay. Judgment on Babylon. America's Babylon, folks. You better wake up to it. America is Babylon. It's Egypt, and it's every foul spirit, every evil in America. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
So the Bible says, now why does 47 and 1
and 1, Mary, Isaiah.
So
take your time. You got it, honey.
We understand that what is the characteristics of a virgin? A virgin is clean and pure and righteous. So America tries to present itself to everybody as clean, righteous, and right.
Come on, John.
But we know that America is America,
filthiest nation in the world,
is the filthiest, most dirtiest nation in the world.
With sin, that's
not
right.
only within, but the way it deals with people outside of it, the way it treats other nations is wrong.
Come on, Josh.
So it presents itself as a virgin or clean and righteous, but it's really not.
Come on.
Read.
Sit on the ground.
So now the Most High says, get in the dirt, because
there is no throne.
There's no more rulership.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
So because all the ancient religions of the world are here in America.
Wow.
Just like in Babylon.
That's right.
Just like in Greece, just like in Rome. All of it is come together as one.
That's right. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
So now nobody respects America as it is, but now America is going to be completely leveled when Christ comes back. Nobody respects America all over the earth.
You think Christ loves America? You wait till he comes back. We'll see how much he loves America. Take the millstones and grind meal.
So that means when America is judged, it's going to look like grains or wheat in a potter's vessel. It's going to be grounded into dust. Back in the day, before they had boxes of rice, you had to make grains and rice in a potter's vessel. You would take a stone and grind it into meal. That's what that means. America's going to be grounded into dust.
Grind meal. Uncover the locks.
So uncover thy locks. In other words, when a woman would take off her head covering, you would be able to see her shame.
Wow.
Not that her hair was shameful.
Come on.
But she wasn't supposed to uncover her locks. So when America is judged, it's going to be completely revealed and uncovered. Read.
Make bare the leg.
Again, when women used to cross over rivers back in the day, they used to have to pull their dresses up, and you would see their nakedness of their body underneath. You would see their bareness. So America is going to be stripped naked and bare.
Come on. Uncover the thigh.
Read.
Pass over the rivers.
Read.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
So Babylon's or America's nakedness
sin. That's right.
Has been because the world knows America is filthy.
That's right.
America, see, the problem with people here in America is they don't understand how dirty and evil their government is.
Uh-huh.
So
that's strange. How come
it's easy for them to defend something they don't know is wrong.
That's right.
But the whole earth knows that America is dirty.
Wow. I was just going to say that.
So we're naked, and not only is America going to be judged naked and stripped naked in judgment, all the sins and evils of America, the whole earth knows about it. So America is not covered in the sense of the way the world sees America.
That's right.
They see America, the system of America, for what it is.
Come on, Josh.
That's why they don't want us in their countries.
Uh-huh. That's right. Wow, that's good, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Thy shame shall be seen.
And the world sees our shame.
That's right.
In America.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Read.
Don't worry. When the Most High comes, he ain't going to meet you like a man, folks. As for our Redeemer, the Most High of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
Read.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the
So
Chaldees.
the Most High says to Babylon to get thee into darkness. And do what?
Wow.
Get thee into what? Start the verse over.
Get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Look
Lady Liberty.
Look at that, the Statue of Liberty, that whore. What's that statue? What's it called too, Josh? Aphrodite?
I think it's talked about in Ezekiel too, the ephod.
Okay.
Remember?
Right. Okay.
In the boxes.
Yeah.
How it came?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
That's in the Bible.
Wow.
That's in Ezekiel.
Right. I was wroth with my people.
I was what?
Mad, angry.
So the Most High said, start the verse again.
I was wroth with my people.
So now he's explaining why the children of Israel or the Negroes are in the Gentiles' hands. Read.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
He said, I did this to my people.
Come on.
But read.
And given them into thine hand.
So the Gentiles forgot who gave them the power over the children of Israel.
That's right.
Now the Gentiles think they're so strong and mighty
that they're going to be destroyed now.
They think by their own strength and power, they conquered the children of Israel.
Now, where do you see forgiveness in this? There's no forgiveness in this. He's coming back and he's going to destroy just what you're reading. Thou didst show them no mercy.
So the Israelites were shown no mercy under the Gentiles and still are not shown mercy.
Upon the ancient hath thou very, very heavily laid thy yoke.
Read.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy mind, thy spirit, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Continue.
Wow. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Wow, that's pride, man. That statue is all about pride, Josh. I shall not be as a widow. All right? Neither shall I know I can't say that word. Neither shall I know what, Mary? Oh, the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. I can't read, but I know the words. The loss of children. Wow. And widowhood. They shall come upon thee in her perfection.
So we understand that Christ, the Most High, is going to utterly, when Christ comes back, this land is going to be completely wasted. Wow. Read. Go to Revelation 18.
Yeah, we can stop early. But get home early now. You know, it's 1 o'clock. Gosh, I'm not even going to call you then. All right?
18, right?
I know tonight. We got ice cream. We got something.
Right.
Oh, Revelation 18? Okay. Revelation. Greatest book in the Bible. Well, one of the greatest books. I love them all. I really don't have any favorites in the book anymore. I think they're all great, you know? All right, Revelation 18. Mary, in the beginning. 18.
So we understand.
Again, Mary, I'll wait.
We understand that America has been given into witchcraft and sorcery from the beginning of the inception of the government here. All the original forefathers.
The government's allowed it in. Josh, me and Josh.
So-called American forefathers.
Hold on. Josh and me are going to a job, and we're passing this house all the time. Hypnosis. What is it? Hypnotist. All over America, you have this going on. Go ahead, Mary. 18, verse 1. Revelation.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
Read.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is fallen.
So America, the system or the wall that we read in Jeremiah is crumbling down until there's going to be nothing to hold the system together.
It is become the habitation of devils.
So America is the habitation of evil spirits.
And the hold of every foul spirit.
Uh-huh.
And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Read.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication.
So not only is America made drunk on its own wine, it exports its lifestyle and its system of life wherever it goes in the world, and it destroys the people and the government systems of other nations.
That's right.
That's why when we read in Isaiah 47, America is naked and bare to the world, because the earth, all the other nations understand that America is wicked and evil.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
So not only have America made the earth to drink the wine, the bankers that finance America buy out and corrupt the prime ministers and all the other different names for the rulers or the government heads of the earth. So they can corrupt their society by buying them out.
Wow.
That's what happened in with with Saddam Hussein.
Right.
He didn't want America in Iraq, or not Iraq, was it
Iran?
Iran.
No, wait, no, you're right. It was Iraq.
Iraq.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't want America in Iraq, so he fought America, but he refused to be bought out by the Jewish bankers.
Uh-huh.
So that's why they sent America into Iraq and created a whole war over nothing.
That's right.
So they could kill someone that refused them.
That's right.
That's a real gangster is someone who kills somebody and never brought up on charges. That's a real gangster.
That's a real murder. That's right.
Right? Someone who can just pay you to hit somebody and they'll never be caught.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
Continue.
And the merchants of the earth.
So, and who are the merchants? The merchants are the money changers, the people who handle trading, like Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, Bilderbergers.
That's right.
Bushes, the banks,
Rockefeller.
Those are the money changers, and the merchants are as well as the people who trade goods like silk, silver, gold, orange juice. All these people who made billions of dollars in this earth. The Bible also says your money in the last days will eat a hole in your pocket.
James, that's right. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
What are the delicacies? The silk, the fabrics, the jewelry, the television, the entertainment, the movies, the athleticism, the athletics. That's how the merchants have waxed rich, because they invest in all these things through the stock market, and they become ultra wealthy over these investments. Continue.
And I heard another voice that was saying, "Come out of her, my people." So
the Bible says for us to come out of the
Babylon system. That's right.
Come out of America.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and Ahayah hath remembered her iniquities. No, he forgets everybody.
So America, again, as we read in Jeremiah, or in Isaiah 47, America's sins are bare. America, do the earth know America is wicked? The Most High has not forgotten the evil and the wickedness that America has not only done in the past, but continued to do. How is America a land of the free and home of the brave when half the population in America still is treated worse than animals by the government?
That's right.
How is America free and brave when you have to be born with a certain color of skin only to succeed?
Wow.
Think about it. All people can't succeed in America.
That's right.
You have to have the right color on your skin to succeed in America.
1% that's rich, Josh? Maybe 2%?
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her work.
In the
cup which she hath filled to her double.
Wow. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, here's the statue again. And it's other statues too. I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, famine.
No.
And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
So we understand that America will be utterly destroyed by...
Strong is the Most High power who judges her. Come on. Okay. This is good. This is real good.
So we understand that the Most High is gonna utterly destroy the system and the country of America. It's going to be utterly burned with fire. If we read it in Revelation 17.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
If we read in Revelation 17, we understand that the whore, or the original whore, Europe, will fight against America as well with the other nations. The 10 horns will burn America with fire, as well as the other nations that will fight against America, because nobody likes America. We understand.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead, brother. Listen.
We understand that it's time. It's high time to wake out of sleep.
Yeah, sure is.
So we have to understand the times we're in. The mark of the beast is almost here upon us. Whenever
it's close.
Whenever that chip becomes mandatory,
to put in your hand,
whether it's the next 3 years or towards the end of this presidency, that's it.
We don't have much time. We have the clip. You should show them the clip. You should show them the clip, Josh. If we have new viewers, let them see that clip. President Trump said it himself. He's going to stay in office until he puts that chip in people. So we don't have much time. Stop playing church.
So
get right with the Most High. Come back to your roots. Come back to who you are. Religion is going to destroy you.
So we thank the Most High.
Yes, we do.
For that, those precepts that we brought.
Yeah, it was good, Josh. Good lesson.
We do. We thank the viewers.
Yes.
We're living in very momentous times prophetically. We do thank and
moving
praise.
quick, fast.
We do thank and praise the Most High, Ahayah, bahashem, Yashayah, and the Holy Spirit. Again, support us financially if you can, and Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, see you Wednesday.